Hey YouTube, how's it going? Still Inferno here, and I'm trying to change up the format of some of my showcase videos, I guess. I want to make it a bit more time friendly, so what I'm going to be doing is playing the video of the showcase in the background at about 1.5 speed, and then I'll be talking over it. So the main point of this video is trying to see what Silver Wolf, or my Silver Wolf team that we tried out in the last video in the NOC, can do against the Apocolyptic Shadow. Because of course the Apocolyptic Shadow is a more single target friendly in-game mode. So what better test for my completely single target Silver Wolf DPS than Apocolyptic Shadow. So of course this team is really great at even though Silver Wolf doesn't have any like action advance or anything like that, it's really good at getting Silver Wolf to go more. Obviously from Sparkle just giving her essentially, you know, more turns, and then Ting Yin also buffs her super well as batters her, as you can see right here. I mean, it's really nice. So she can go, Silver Wolf can go from, like, she just used her ult, which with her E1 she gets energy back depending on how many debuffs the enemy has. So she can get her gauge filled up about a third of the way, and then Ting Yin batteries her, she ults, and then she gets the energy back, and then it's just pretty good for giving her multiple ultimates. And that's definitely why Ting Yin's on the team. She's insane with Silver Wolf when you look at it from that perspective, as well as all the attack that she gives. And I'm running her with Ron May's light cone. I keep hitting my mic, I'm not used to having it in this area, but anyway, running Ting Yin with Ron May's light cone, it definitely seems to make a bit of a difference, because of course I was using Dance on her to kind of help with the action advance of everyone. But with Ron May's light cone, the damage amplification that she gives is definitely it's noticeable. Like in my MLC run in the video, I got a 2-cycle clear, but then once I changed out that light cone, I was able to consistently get 1-cycle clears. And I may make an update to the video, I'm not sure, but yeah. So anyway, talking about the game plan here, it's basically just get these dice broken, so that way we can get Aventurine broken, so that way we can do a ton of damage to him. Because whenever you break one of his dice, well, no, you break the dice to add the points, and then when the points equal or exceed the number that you see on the right there, that's when you have access to his actual toughness, and you can actually start breaking that. And then once you break his toughness, you can actually start doing real damage to him. So it's it's a multi-step process, a lot of barriers that you have to get through. So that was the challenge, I guess, with this team, just trying to do that. Because obviously if you have, like with an Acheron team or something where you have a lot more AoE DPS, you can break multiple of these dice at the same time and save you a lot of time. Whereas with me, I'm having to, I keep saying break as well, I mean like destroy, but I'm having to destroy them one at a time. So it definitely takes me a bit longer to do it that way. Plus with Silver Wolf being the only one that's doing like real damage, the other ones just kind of help, but Silver Wolf is the one that can really actually destroy the dice and, you know, actually put toughness weakness or toughness break on Aventurine. Although I will say the fact that, I mean, obviously one of Silver Wolf's biggest strengths is her ability to implant weaknesses. So if Aventurine, you know, with Aventurine having electric weakness, she automatically implants quantum, because obviously the only two elements on the team are quantum and electric. So that's really nice. And yeah, you can see that 1.29 million damage. I'm gonna pause the video right here. Well, we're gonna jump back a little bit. We obviously want to make note of this score right here, 3,399, because we want to see if Silver Wolf, you know, combine her first run with her second run on the other boss. We want to see if we can get this 6,600 mark. So we got 3,399 here. So we'll see if we can get what we need to completely 3-star clear this Apocolyptic Shadow stage. So we're gonna go to the other showcase next, and we'll see what happens. Alright, and here we go on the Fantalia side of Apocolyptic Shadow. So this fight is a bit more annoying, I guess, than the Aventurine fight, just because she hides her toughness way more than Aventurine does. With Aventurine, obviously, once you get the points matched and he reveals his toughness, I guess, you can start breaking him and eventually end up killing him. But with Fantilia, she puts the flowers down a lot more, so, and that hides her toughness. So it's like the process is you destroy a flower, she reveals her toughness, then, you know, a couple rounds later, she respawns the flowers, hides her toughness, so you have to re-break the flowers over and over again. So that's kind of the annoying thing with her. Now with this team, it's still not too bad, because even though Silver Wolf obviously is the only one able to do like meaningful damage, the others are still able to help a little bit. Like you'll see at some point Fu Xuan ults and is able to get the kill on flowers, that way Silver Wolf can focus on Fantilia. But yeah, she definitely slows things down with how often she hides her toughness. So yeah, that's pretty much the game plan. Just destroy the flowers over and over, and then do damage to her. But again, this really speaks to the synergy of this team, allowing a completely single target character to be able to go over and over and, you know, do what she does. So one thing that I've been like trying, I guess experimenting with, is if Silver Wolf already has her ultimate up, do you skill and then ult, or do you ult and then skill? So kind of the pros and cons here, if you want to level it out. If you skill and then ult, obviously skilling puts more debuffs on her, which will increase the damage of her ult, but also with her E1, she gets more energy back for however many debuffs an enemy had when she ulted them. So she gets more energy back after ulting, and her ult does more damage, versus if you ult and then skill, you could potentially get more energy back, because I mean, it's Silver Wolf, she's obviously been putting debuffs on Fantilia the whole time, so she's gonna get some energy back with her ult, but I don't think as much, because she won't have as many debuffs on her. But then her energy, or her skill energy, is definitely something worth further, I guess, experimentation to see which one is definitively better, and that could even be a good video. So maybe, I don't know, maybe down the road there. But yeah, we're about three quarters left in her health bar there. We're just getting through her flowers, so that way we can get to her. And I love Fu Xuan here, because she's just doing an absolutely great job at tanking all of this damage, not making it so I don't have to worry about it. And also, she does provide quite a bit of buffs to the team. She gives 12% crit rate and then 30% crit damage with her E1, as well as HP, which is pretty cool. It just helps with the tanking there. And I think she's on Broken Kill, so that's extra crit damage for the team too, which helps Sparkle, which also helps the rest of the team members. So yeah, it's pretty nice. The synergy that they all have is really good. So yeah, it's just able to allow Silver Wolf to go more times, do more damage, and yeah. There's not really much more for me to say here, so I'm just gonna kind of watch this. As you can see though, we are at 1293, 1262 now action value, so we'll see what we end up with. And also, as you can see there, I decided to ult on Fantilia instead of the flowers, just because we're getting close to killing her, so I decided, yeah, let's just focus on her, and then with her last ult, we take her out. And right here, had to pause the video real quick. We got 3,237. So if we add up, and I'm not a mathematician, so I'm just going to use my calculator here on my phone. If we add up 3,399 plus 3,237, we get 6,636 points. So we can say that Silver Wolf, or at least my Silver Wolf team, is able to fully clear Apocolyptic Shadow. So that's pretty cool. it's really awesome finding out, you know, all the different things that this team can do. They clear MLC, they clear Apocolyptic Shadow. I don't think it's possible for them. I mean, it's definitely, there's no way that it's possible for them to clear Pure Fiction. I'm not even going to try, just because that is a purely AoE friendly mode, and Silver she's not that. She's not AoE in any sense whatsoever. I'm excited to see what other things this team can do, and I love playing with the team. Obviously, Silver Wolf is my favorite character, so anytime I get to slap her into a combat situation, it's a fun time. It's a good time. But yeah, no, that's gonna be it for the video. I had a lot of fun making it, and again, I'm impressed with what the team is able to do for my account. So yeah, if you guys like the video, definitely make sure to leave a like. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, if you don't have a boot heal, you don't have a face shout, hey, just E6 your Silver Wolf, and there you go. But all jokes aside, yeah, that's gonna be it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And until I do, keep it burning.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.